Amaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Namayom Vishnupadaya Shri Gaura Priyamurtaye Srimate Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Namine Kripaya Kshamatam Aparadhi Janam Khalushayuta Shakta Sudina Naram Supathe Parichalaya Sarvadinam Pranamami cha Madhava Devapadam Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha Patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Granther Arambhe Kari Mangalacharan, Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinerasmaran, Tinerasmarane Hoy Vigna Vinashan, Anayase Hoy Nijavanchita Puran. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Today Damodar is not there? Okay. So today is a very, very auspicious day, Akshaya Tritiya, the third day in the bright fortnight in the month of Vaishakh. Vaishakh is April-May. It comes in April-May according to lunar calendar. April is solar calendar, whereas Vaishakh is in the lunar. So this is the third day of the bright fortnight, and it is called Akshaya. The meaning of Kshaya is destructible, or that diminishes. Akshaya means that does not diminish, that does not get finished. That is called Akshaya. So Akshaya Tritiya, on this particular day, many people, karmis, etc., they do activities, particularly charity activities or some pious activities, because they think that whatever activities done today, they will not be exhaustible. They become Akshay. Even this much done today will become this much. So all of us, means materialistic persons, and even we, everyone is always looking for some kind of profit. Now the devotees are getting together, they are coming to the temple for profit. For profit? Eternal profit, eternal benefit. Whereas a karmi, jnani, etc., they are also doing, everyone in this material world is doing with some motivation. Because without motivation, nobody does anything. The karmis, they are performing activities because they want to enjoy the fruits of those actions. So today, on this particular Akshaya Tritiya, they think that if we do some pious activities, we will get more benefit even though we do little. But the Lord Himself is called Akshara. Tasmad Ksharam Atitam. He says that I am Tasmat Ksharam Atitam. Kshara means that which is fallible, that which is destructible, that which is exhaustible. That is called Kshara. And he says, I am Akshara. A means negating. In Sanskrit, A means it negates. So I am Akshara. Means I am beyond that which is destructible. Means I am indestructible. The Lord, He is indestructible. Therefore, anything performed in His service will only remain indestructible. Because even though we might perform some pious activities in this material world, what will happen is Kshine Punyam Martya Lokam Vishanti. The moment our pious activities are finished, we have to come down to this material world. Just like I am going to some foreign country, I have foreign currency or I have a visa. I have this visa or foreign currency that can be utilized only for a particular time period only. I have got 6-month visa, 1-year visa, whatever it is. So I can stay or in that country only for that amount of time only. After that I have to come back. In a similar manner, here also, when we are performing any pious activities, we will definitely get some material welfare, some material benefit we are getting. But that material benefit is not inexhaustible. It's like we are spending money. We have money, it's not there always. It is exhaustible, it's getting spent out. In a similar manner, whatever pious activities that we have accumulated, we can enjoy for a particular period only. Similarly, sufferings also. Whatever bad activities we have done, we are suffering. How long? As long as those sinful activities are not exhausted. So, the sinful activities or pious activities, everything gets exhausted in this material world. It is contained only in this material world. Therefore, the best way of observing Akshaya Tritiya is by performing devotion. Because only that is Akshaya, only that is inexhaustible. Nobody can steal bhakti. Somebody can steal your money, somebody can steal maybe beauty also by putting acid or by doing something else. Somebody can steal the beauty also. Somebody can steal the wealth also. Somebody can damage the property also. In South India today and in Maharashtra also, they purchase gold on Akshaya Tritiya. Today the gold rate will be little lesser compared to other days. There will be offers in the goldsmith, jeweler shops, because many persons would want to buy gold today. So Akshaya Tritiya offer, if you go to the cities, there you will find Akshaya Tritiya offer, gold price this much. Because they think that today if we purchase gold, it will be Akshaya, it will remain, it is inexhaustible. If I purchase a property, a land, it becomes Akshaya. Anything that I do will become Akshaya today. So people, with this conception they do. But actually, everything in this material world, matter is destructible. It is not indestructible. Because we ourselves, we don't know for how long we are going to live. Today I purchased gold, tomorrow I may not be there to enjoy it. Maybe my gold will be Akshaya, but I am not there, I am finished. So what kind of wisdom is this, intelligence is this? It is foolishness. Therefore the devotees or the wise persons, they want to understand what is Akshaya. What is Akshaya? They want to question this. What is that is not going to be destroyed? Kalena Krishnatsvam iteshu kritsnashu lokeshu kaleshu cha sarva hetushu tamas tadasid gahanam gabhiram yastasya parena vivirajate vibhu. Kalena panchattvam, with the time everything is destroyed. Gajendra is offering these prayers. With time, everything is destroyed. What is not there? What is remaining here? Today is also the opening day of Badrik Ashram. Badrinarayan Darshan will begin from today, starting from Akshaya Tritiya. Also in South India, where our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Simhachalam. South India, there is a temple, Simhachalam. Lord Nrsingadev's deity is there. So all year, entire year, he is covered by sandalwood pulp. And on this particular day, that sandalwood pulp is opened and one can see the deity form, the actual form of the Lord. So Akshaya Tritiya on this particular day. Okay, now why I said this is Kalena Panchatvamitesu Kritsnashu Lokeshu Paleshu Cha Sarva Hetushu. With time, everything gets annihilated. In Badrik Ashram, our what's his name? Markandeya Rishi performed bhajan. Why he performed bhajan? He wanted to see Maya. Markandeya Rishi wanted to see Maya. Markandeya Rishi had only 7 days to live. 7 years of life. So his father, Mrikanda, Markandeya Rishi's father's name is Mrikanda. So Mrikanda, he told that, my dear son, whomever you see, just offer obeisances. Any elderly person comes, just offer your obeisances. They will bless you. Because only by the blessings we will be saved. So he used to offer obeisances to whoever comes to the palace, to that particular place. One time the Saptarshis, the 7 rishis, Brahma's Manasaputras, sons of the mind of Brahma, they came. And then Markandeya Rishi offered obeisances. When Markandeya Rishi offered obeisances, then they told, long live my boy. They blessed him, long live my boy. Immediately his father came, what long live, he is only 7 years going to live. Your blessings should not go in vain. You are Saptarshis. How can your blessing go in vain? You should make this true. Then these Saptarshis, the 7 rishis, Saptarshi means the 7 rishis. These 7 rishis, they have taken Markandeya to Brahma. Brahmaji, we didn't know that he is only going to live for a short time. We just blessed him, long live. Now you have to make this true. No problem. I will make him live for 7 kalpas. So, 7 kalpas, how much lifetime? 1 kalpa is 1 day of Brahma, I think. I have to see the calculations again. I myself am confused with these calculations. So 7 kalpas means 7 days of Brahma he got. How much 7 days of Brahma, how many annihilations and creations of the world would have happened. So he got this boon and now he went to Badrik Ashram. And there in Badrik Ashram he is performing penances. Today is Badrinarayan opening day. So from today for 2.5-3 months, Badrinarayan will give darshan. So Badrinarayan, he became very pleased with Markandeya Rishi because so many Indra, other demigods, their activity is only one thing. If anybody is performing penance, disturb him. Because they are fearful of their position. If he becomes Indra, where will I go? I have to beg alms. So better disturb him and not fulfill his desire. They think that everyone is performing. Those who are in a top businessman, we think that he is very happy. Actually, he is in more tension. Because he is thinking that, who will turn the tables away? I may be 2nd or 3rd or 4th by next year. I need to maintain my position in the top. No person is more tensed than him. We think that a person who is rich, who is doing very nice in the business, he is very, very happy. Actually, he is the most tensed person. So now, Indra is also like that. Someone is performing penances very severely, he is very worried. He is thinking that, if this person takes my position, what will happen to me? So he sent so many damsels. He has only one weapon, that is send women and so many other things. But he was not disturbed. He was performing penances very seriously. Lord Badrinarayana became very pleased, and Badrinarayana came and told, I am very much pleased with you, what do you want? And Markandeya Rishi, what did he say? Please show me your Maya. He would have asked, please give me your service of your lotus feet. But he asked, please, I want to see your Maya. Okay. That's very easy. Narada also once saw Krishna's Maya, isn't it? Then he told, never again. Thank you very much. So anyway, we'll not go into that story. Markandeya told, I want to see Maya. Lord said, Tathastu. Maybe it's so. So he is sitting in one of his ashrams and then he is performing penances. Several years later, suddenly water is coming. In his hut, all the articles, they are washed out. Whatever is kept, everything is washed out. And then he is also being floated in the water. The aquatics, all the aquatic animals, fishes, etc., they are coming and then they are biting him. They are giving so much trouble to him. He is not able to understand what's happening. We should not pray to Lord also that, my dear Lord, give me a very long life. We will have to see more troubles. So it is actually annihilation was going on. The flood is the flood of annihilation. It's not ordinary flood. The entire planet is flooded with water. And then he is being flushed. He is being pralay. Yes, he is being flushed. And then he is traveling everywhere in that water because the water is forcing him. And then in this manner he is floating, and then finally he reached Purushottam Dham. When he reached Purushottam Dham, it is at this place he saw a beautiful child on a banyan leaf. He is lying on a banyan leaf in the flooded water. There is no land. No land is remaining, only water, all around water. There is floods. Everything is getting washed out. And there is only one person who is free from tension. That is the small boy lying on a banyan leaf and he is sucking his toe. When will a child suck his... Child always sucks the toe, isn't it? He is very relaxed. Anyone comes, Ma is there to protect me. He is very relaxed. So this is a posture of not having any tension. So here there is nobody remaining, only our Markandeya Rishi, he is remaining. And he is very tensed. But he saw a person who is very free from tension, a small boy lying on a banyan leaf, sucking his toe. And then the beauty of that person has attracted the child. Went to him. That was none other than Krishna. He has composed prayers. Bala Mukunda Stotra, it's called. Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami. I remember that Bala Mukunda. Mukunda means a person who is giver of liberation is called Mukunda. Bala Mukunda means Bala means infant. Balam Mukunda means infant Mukunda. Means that Mukunda himself has come in the form of Mukunda. So he is lying on that banyan leaf, sucking his toe, and then he went closer to that child. Now all of us take respiration now. Deep breathe and exhale. Inhale, exhale. So when he went in front of that small infant and then he stood there, it was the time for inhalation of Mukunda. He inhaled and he went inside the womb. Markandeya Rishi went inside the womb of Mukunda. And now inside the womb of Mukunda, he saw the entire planet, the entire cosmos, entire creation. Just like Mother Yashoda saw, in a similar manner, Markandeya Rishi also saw the entire creation. So many living entities, karma, so many persons dying, suffering, so many things he saw. He spent 1000 years inside the womb of, Mukunda. And now it is the time for his exhalation. He exhaled. and then immediately came out of Mukunda's body. And then now he is again in the water, again, getting trouble. Then he asked, Prabhu, what is this? You wanted to see my Maya, no? I have shown you my Maya. Do you want to see more? No, thank you very much. That was a wrong boon that I asked you. I would have asked for something else. I asked for wrong boon. I am very sorry. I have seen enough. So, in this manner, he stayed for several years, and then it is in this Purushottam Dham, he stayed and performed penances. After that, because he got darshan of Mukunda, he stayed in Purushottam Dham and then he performed penances. There is Markandeya Ghat. There is a landing place of Markandeya there. That is where he had performed penances, and Lord Shiva became pleased and came to him. That's why if you go to Puri Dham, there is Markandeya Shiv. There is a temple, Markandeya Shiv. So, he is one of the 5 principal Shivas in Puri Dham. Now, why I said this is, Kalena Panchatva Miteshu Kritsnashu Lokeshu Paleshu Cha Sarva Hetushu. With time, everything is destroyed. Everything means not only what we see in this material world, but also Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, whoever, all the demigods, all those who are controlling us, everyone is finished. Lokeshu, Paleshu, all the controllers of the living entities, finished. Sarva Hetushu, all the causes, they are also finished. Because this material world is an effect. There must be a cause. So all the causes are finished. Means, like a mother is a cause of a baby. I am a cause of this house. Or everyone is a cause of something or the other. So similarly, all the causes are finished. Then only deep darkness prevailed. Brahmaji is telling, at that time only deep, dense darkness prevailed. He who is residing beyond the darkness, that is you, my dear Govinda. Gajendra is telling, not Brahmaji, Gajendra. Gajendra is telling that when only dense darkness prevailed, means everything is finished, you are the only one, you are still existing. I offer my obeisances to you. Gajendra is telling like this. Means everything is destroyed, everything is destructible. Only thing that is indestructible is Krishna. Krishna Bhakta, Krishna's world. When Pralaya, when this entire annihilation has happened, Goloka, nothing has happened there. Goloka very happy. No Pralaya can come and affect Golok Dham. And all the inmates of Golok, they are still enjoying. They are relishing that sweetness. They are not affected by any of these things. Why? Because they have attained that Dham where there is no trouble. So, Akshaya Tritiya, Akshaya means we have to reach to that place which is not destructible. And the process is to perform bhajan. It's only by bhajan one can attain that. Just a few minutes ago we discussed. Our Guru Maharaj used to say, in economics all of us have studied. Less time, less energy, more profit. This is economics. If you see any businessman all over the world, not only in India, not only in America, everywhere, this is the theory applicable. Less time, less energy, more profit. Guru Maharaj used to say this. Now, we want to give less time. On Akshaya Tritiya, we will do some good activity. Less energy, I don't want to do so much energy, but more profit. Isn't it? On Akshaya Tritiya, I give 100 rupees, it will be Akshay. Today afternoon we had got so many donations, so many persons gave during afternoon prasad, because On this day, if you give donation, if you do some charity, then it will remain Akshaya. You would have done so much. People think like this. But what is less time, less energy, more profit? It is bhakti. Bhakti takes less time to attain Supreme Lord. It requires less energy. I will not go into the very details because in Hindi class I just spoke about that topic. Why less time? Because tapasya, penance, this and that, so much time. Dhruva attained only in 6 months. Katvanga attained only in 1 muhurta, means 3 hours. 1 muhurta time he attained within 3 hours. Katvanga, King Katvanga. Less time, he did only Sharanagati, just surrender to Supreme Lord, don't have to do much, just submit to Supreme Lord. Whatever I have is yours. Bali Maharaj, he just gave his head and then he's finished, liberated. In a flash, less time, less energy, what you have to do? No charity, not doing so much penances, no tapasyas, no vows, nothing. Simply submit to Supreme Lord, less energy, more profit. Supreme Lord, when everything is destroyed, you are still there with him enjoying. So who is wise? A person who performs bhakti is wise. Means Akshaya Tritiya, on this particular day, one should worship Supreme Lord. Not only on Akshaya Tritiya, every day we should perform activities that are Akshaya, that are not destructible, that are not gone with time. So also I will just read a few lines about Chandan Yatra. Starting from today, 21 days of Chandan Yatra festival of Lord Jagannath Dev. Lord Jagannath is non-different from Sri Krishna. Balaram, Krishna and Subhadra. In Dwaraka Leela, when they heard, when Rohini was speaking to other queens about the Gokula Leela or Vrindavan Leela, then Krishna and Balaram, they were asked, means Subhadra was asked to do the gatekeeping job. I will just go explain a little more detail because I wanted to cut short it, but I'm not happy cut shorting the story. So I will expand it a bit. You might have heard it, but for my own welfare. Krishna Balaram, while they are living in Dwarka, every day they are only talking about gopis. So that gopi is like this, that gopi is like this, that gopi is like this. You see, there are so many wives of Krishna. In front of those wives, gopis' names are being chanted. So the wives are very unhappy. What is this? Why our master is always taking the name of those gopis? So one time they all got together and then they asked Rohini, Maya, you were there in Vrindavan. We want to know from you, because we don't know what they did, how they served him. Why he is so much attached? We are serving our best to him. We are giving ourselves completely, but yet he is so much captivated by the gopis' love. So what is that gopis' love? Please mention. So Rohini, Mother Rohini, she told Subhadra, you go and stay at the gate. If Krishna and Balaram are coming, stop us. Because if they listen, it will be very difficult to control them. So he stopped them at the gate. So Subhadra was standing at the gate and Rohini is speaking about the Vrindavan pastimes of Krishna to all those queens of Dwarka. Now, while listening, Subhadra got so much engrossed. She was so much engrossed in listening that she totally lost, because anyone who listens to the transcendental pastimes of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, if he is having love to Krishna, then he cannot but get absorbed in it. It's impossible to stay, with a wavering mind. In our case, it happens. We are sitting physically in Harikatha and our mind is what I should do after 5:30. I should do this, I will do that, I will go there. So many things are going in the mind. But actually, a person who has got desire for Krishna Katha, he will not, he will see, oh, already 5:30. He will be like this. Others, oh, there is still some more time for 5:30. Like that. So here Shubhadra is so much engrossed in Krishna Katha that she forgot that she is giving a duty there to stop Krishna Balaram. Now Krishna Balaram came, and when Krishna Balaram came, they also did not go inside because they thought that if we go inside, Rohini will stop speaking. So staying from the gate itself, they were listening to the glories of gopis. The beauty of the Lord is, He is always willing to listen to the glories of the devotees. The beauty of the devotees is, they don't want to listen anything but about Krishna. And the beauty of Krishna is that he does not want to hear anything but about devotees. This is the mutual love, affection that the Lord and His devotees have got. So Krishna is listening to the, qualities, the service mood of the gopis, and then he was totally absorbed in that, Vrindavan Leela. Now, Krishna, Balaram and Shubhadra, there are different kinds of various, states of ecstasy. In that ecstasy, one of the ecstasies is that the body limbs become very stiff. The limbs of the body become very stiff. And then, Mahaprabhu had exhibited these pastimes. So he became all the three became very stiff, just like a solid rock. And at that time, Narada comes. Narada Goswami comes and says, what is this? My dear Krishna, what is this beautiful form of yours? I have never seen you in such a beautiful form. Will you not bestow mercy upon all the living entities with such a beautiful sight? I want blessing from you that you give darshan like this to everyone. Now, Krishna is in a very, very ecstatic mood. And whatever one prays to, when you are very happy, when someone comes and says that I want this, please take. You are giving one gulab jamun, you'll say 10 gulab jamun. Take 10, because you are very happy. So now Krishna is also very, very happy. So he told, okay. So that is how Jagannath, Baldev and Shubhadra, they are giving darshan even today because of Narada Goswami. So that Jagannath Dev, he appeared in this earth. Brahma has established the temple. Indradumna Maharaj has brought the deities, and of course Brahmaji has installed the deities. And now today we have Jagannathji's darshan. Now how Indradumna Maharaj got darshan of Jagannath and how he started the service, we have no time to go through that. You might have heard for sure. But that Jagannath Dev, he tells to Indradumna that Vaishakhasya Site Pakshe Tritiya Akshaya Sanjika Tatra Mam Lepayed Gandha Lepanairati Shobhanam. He is telling that on the third day of the bright fortnight during the month of Vaishak, means today, Akshaya Tritiya day, please smear my body with fragrant sandalwood paste. Because among all other kinds of anointments, sandalwood is supreme. That is why Giridhari Gopal, he gave dream to Madhavendra Puri. And then he told, go to South India, Malayaja mountains, and bring sandalwood. Please smear my body with that sandalwood paste, because I am feeling very, very hot here in the hot summer. So that is how he went to South India up to Puri, and then he brought the sandalwood. And then when he came back to Remuna, again Gopal gave him darshan. He told that please offer your service to Gopinath, Khirchara Gopinath. Please offer service to Gopinath, and I would have received it in Vrindavan. So he has ordered his devotee The Lord only orders his devotees. The Lord gives service to his devotees. We are praying, when we are chanting, actually, when we are chanting, we are praying, "Oh Lord, give me your service. Oh Lord, give me your service." The meaning of chanting the holy name is we are praying to the Supreme Lord, "Oh Lord, please give me your service. Oh Radharani, please engage me in the service of Krishna." This is the meaning of chanting. And when the service comes, you will say, "Oh, I have to chant, please, I have no time. I have no time, I have to chant." You are chanting, "Please give me service." When service comes, "No, no, no, I have to chant." Chanting and service. A person who is chanting, he will also serve. A person who is serving, he will also chant. They should be hand in hand. One may not say, "I am doing only service, no chanting required." No. A person who is truly serving, he will have desire to chant. A person who is chanting, he will have desire to serve. A person is chanting but he has no desire to serve means he has not actually chanted properly. So we are only doing lip service. We are chanting from the lip only. That's why Lord never gives us any service. He is not talking to us. We are only seeing deity form. We have to go and see his arati and then come back. But he is never talking to us. He is never smiling. He is never doing anything. But with the devotees, he performs various activities. So Jagannath Dev is telling that to Indradumna, "Please smear my body with sandalwood paste." So it is starting from this day, 21 days. Today, the Lord himself made the entire climate very cold without applying any, sandalwood, because it's supposed to be very hot, but Lord made it cool. So, and also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he performed pastimes in Puri Dham, and he also participated in the Chandan Yatra of Lord Jagannath Dev. Vrindavan Das Thakur in his Chaitanya Bhagavat, he writes that how Lord, means Jagannath Dev, does not go on boat ride. On this particular day, what happens is Madan Mohan, who is called Vijay Vigraha. Vijay Vigraha means the representative deities of Jagannath Dev. They go on the streets along with Lakshmi and Saraswati in a very big palanquin. There are different decorations on the pavement. The pavements are made, and there are nice decorations on the sides, and beautiful flower decorations with various leaves and palanquin leaves, etc. There is a beautiful decoration on the way that Jagannath Dev goes. So the representative of Jagannath Dev, Madan Mohan, along with Lakshmi and Saraswati, they go in one palanquin, and Krishna Balaram, they go in another palanquin with the 5 Shivas, Pancha Shiva. We heard about one Shiva, Markandeya Shiva, Lokanath Shiv, Yameshwar Shiv, Kapal Mochan Shiv, Markandeya Shiv, and Neelakantha Shiv. These are the 5 Shivas who accompany also. And after reaching Chandan Sarovar or Narendra Sarovar, if you go to Puri, you will see Narendra Sarovar. It is written in English as Narendra Tank. It's written Narendra Tank. It's Sarovar. Actually, Sarovar and tank, they are two different things, but there is no translation, there is no equivalent. So Guru Maharaj used to say you have to adopt certain Sanskrit words. Tank is not equivalent to this thing. So anyway, Narendra Sarovar, in that Narendra Sarovar, the Lord goes on a boat ride. Madan Mohan, Lakshmi, Saraswati on one boat, he is doing a boat ride. He takes a dip in the water, very hot. He takes a dip in the water, and similarly Krishna Balaram and the Pancha Shiv. So the Madan Mohan and Lakshmi and Saraswati, they are sitting in one temple, and the Pancha Shiv and Krishna Balaram, they are in another. So various services are performed there, and again in the night, in the second part of the night, they again come back to the temple. Like this for 21 days, they go, they do Nauka Vihar. It's called Nauka Vihar, means boat ride. They do a boat ride and they come back. For 21 days this pastime is performed, and in this manner Jagannath Dev is performing various pastimes. I will just read one last thing that Guru Maharaj writes in this particular regard. The detailed history of Sri Chandan Yatra festival as observed in Jagannath Puri, which is to be meditated upon with devotion, has been written in this article. Guru Maharaj is saying that in this article I have written, this is written by Guru Maharaj, this article I have written a very brief history of the Jagannath Chandan Yatra festival. It has to be meditated upon with devotion. This is a pastime that one should meditate upon. It is impossible for an ordinary person to comprehend those pastimes. The glories of Purushottam Dham, where Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed his last pastimes, can never be understood by any common man. These pastimes cannot be understood by a common man or by an ordinary mind. But there is no reason to get disappointed. One gets the actual benefit in all circumstances only by the power of transcendental remembrance. One will get the all benefit simply by remembering the pastimes of Lord Jagannath Dev. So today is Chandan Yatra festival, today is Akshaya Tritiya, and it is also the appearance of one of the dear disciples of Srila Prabhupada. His name is Bhakti Sauda Ashram Goswami Maharaj. It's also his appearance day, but we have no time, so we will stop here and then we'll continue our Bhagavatam recitation from tomorrow. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय. जय परमाराधितम पतित पावन श्रोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय. जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रमुख श्रोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय. श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी भक्तवत्सल भगवान श्री सिंह देव की जय. भक्त प्रवर श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्री अक्षय तृतीया तिथि वराह की जय. श्री श्री जगन्नाथ देवेर 21 दिवस व्यापी चंदन यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय. जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रमुख स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सौध आश्रम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. तदीय शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा की जय. जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रमुख स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति विज्ञान भारती महाराज की जय. समागत भक्त वृंद की जय. श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल.